All right, Deni Avdija balls out against the Utah Jazz. Let's check out his highlights. I do have it muted. Otherwise, Adam Silver is going to stick his thumb up my butt. And he gets 2 feet in the paint. Easy kick out to Kamara for the open three ball. Avdija, he has so many nice Euro steps. That's such a smooth finish right there. Getting to the paint for the right-handed finish. Just a breakdown defensively, Avdija is a pretty strong three-point shooter as well. He can shoot spotted up, obviously. He can shoot him off the dribble as well. Let's see on that last one. Just a quick little action for Deni on this one. Sets the screen. I think that's with Robert Williams right there. Comes off the screen and just finds Caleb Love. Caleb Love has been playing well also. Deni in the mid post. That's a sick move. Deni Avdija is 6'9", so he's a pretty gigantic man, especially for his guard playing style that he likes to play. That was a nasty little floater as well. Should have been an and one. He bumps off. I want to say that was Cody Williams, but if you look, looks like Cody Williams rakes down on his arms pretty good. It looks like probably could have been an and one. No call though. Nasty finish from Deni on that one. Kick out to Donovan Clingan. Donovan Clingan's shooting three balls now. He's been playing great for the Blazers as well. Open three ball. Deni does have a really good looking shot, and he's been knocking him down this season. That one's just really gross. Between the leg, behind the back. See that one more time. I think he may have gotten an and one on that play. That's on Cody Williams too. Cody Williams is a good defender. Deni Avdija just shakes him up and gets an Iceman finger roll at the rim. He's like a gazelle out there, dude. Just does such a good job chopping his steps on the way to the rim. I don't even know if you call that a Euro step on that one. I guess a bit of a Euro. He's just like a running back. Does such a great job finding the open lanes. Another open three. His three ball is honestly beautiful. Really good looking shot. Lefty pass out. I think that was City Sissoko on that one. Just hiding behind the Clingan screen. The easy lob up top for Donovan Clingan. Another kick out, and Kamara gets all the way to the rim on that one. That's a sick lob. That was like some street ball shit. That was an awesome lob up top. I love that pass. Little finger roll pass. Deni just opened for the three again. Just such a beautiful shot that he has. It's just a sick backdoor pass from Robert Williams. Deni does a good job moving off ball as well. He's just a kick out for the buzzer beater. But yeah, Deni does a good job moving off ball. He's probably most effective with the ball in his hands, but he's not a ball stopper or anything like that. He plays next to Shaedon Sharpe. And he does a good job just moving the ball around and sharing it with his other teammates. I have heard some Luka Doncic comparisons. I don't think that's a bad comparison. He's obviously not as good as Luka. Luka's a better playmaker and a better offensive player right now, but Deni does a better job defensively. He shows effort defensively, and another thing with Avdija, he's not as ball dominant as Luka, so he's able to move around off ball. We saw that backdoor pass from Robert Williams, and Deni, even when he doesn't have the ball in his hands, he does a good job moving around, does a good job finding open spaces on the court so he can get open three balls, and just doing backdoor cuts and just being effective off ball where Luka's more ball dominant, needs to have the ball in his hands, and Avdija is good with the ball in his hands as well. But again, he shows more effort defensively, and he does a better job moving off ball. Deni's he's only 25. He just turned 25 pretty recently, so he's kind of right in, not even quite in his prime. Once he hits like 27, 28, he should be coming into his prime. But this game against Utah, he finishes with the 33 points, only 2 turnovers, 9 assists and 8 rebounds. We'll get to his season stats in a second, but when I see a Deni Avdija game, I just say, yep, he probably had 25 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been so amazing this season. He's 9 for 10 from the line, shoots 90% in this game. He does a good job getting to the line as well. It's another reason why people like to compare him to Luka. Deni you could say he's a bit of a flopper and a foul baiter, I guess. I don't think it's too bad in his game. It's not like Luka where it's just every single possession he's trying to draw a foul, but he does a good job getting to the rim and does a good job drawing fouls. I mean, if you see these last 5 games, 10 free throw attempts, 11, 14, 7, and 12. So does a great job just getting to the rim. He has a lot of those low rip-through moves. He gets to a lot of Euro steps and just makes it to where, you kind of have to foul him. Otherwise, he's going to get an open layup. Shoots 4 for 10 from 3 this game. He's not a really high-volume three-point shooter, but he can get hot, and he has a really good-looking three-point shot as well that we've seen in there. He does take the 19 shots this game. He's 10 for 19, so 52% from the field. And Portland wins the game by 20 points against the Utah Jazz. I didn't watch this whole game, but I was checking it out before the game started. I saw Utah and Portland are playing, and I thought Deni Avdija and Keontae George are going to be playing. There's just so much talent in the NBA. Last year, if you told me the Blazers and the Jazz were playing, I'd probably say, I don't really give a shit, bro, but just so many young, talented players in the NBA. You can pretty much watch any two teams, and it's probably going to be fun out there with all the talent. But great game for Deni. Almost had the triple-double. He did have the triple-double against the Spurs last game with 29 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists, and that hurt me as a Spurs fan because he freaking cooked us out there. On the season so far for Deni, he's 26 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, have almost 4 turnovers, so he's pretty turnover prone, but he has the ball in his hands a whole lot. He's shooting 47% from the field, 36% from 3, and just about 80% from the free throw line, 79% from the free throw line. So Deni, he's fucking amazing out there. He's probably most improved player right now, and I don't think it's really close, honestly. Deni last season, he was 16.9 points per game. Now he's 26 basically. He went up 9 points per game. He went from 4 assists up to 7 assists. His rebounds stayed the same, right around 7 rebounds, but his minutes went up. He was playing 30 minutes per game last season. He went up to 35 minutes per game this season, and I don't know what teams weren't seeing in Deni Avdija or what it was, because he's gotten better and better every year since his rookie season, and maybe he was just a slow burn. He was like a slow and steady development instead of just making some giant leaps in his early years. But, he went from 30 minutes per game the season before last season, and last season he was playing 30 minutes per game, and then I guess Portland saw something in Deni and said, we got to play this guy 35 plus minutes per game. And thank God they did, because he's been freaking amazing out there. Again, he had came from Washington. His first season, 6 points, then 8 points, 9 points, 14 points, 16 points, and then gets that big increase in minutes from 30 to 35 minutes. Now he's all of a sudden averaging pretty much 10 more points per game than he was last season. And Deni just been so amazing. He's so much fun to watch out there. He did get traded from the Wizards, and that was before last season started. So this is his second season, second or third. Yeah, it's his second season in Portland, so he got traded before last season started. The Wizards traded Malcolm Brogdon, Carlton Carrington, 1 first-round pick and 2 second-round picks, and all the Blazers. Well, that's what the Blazers traded to the Wizards. All the Wizards traded was Deni Avdija. So the Wizards knew he was pretty good at that point. Obviously, they got a pretty good package back in that trade for Deni, but I feel like they're probably kicking themselves right now. They probably don't get. Maybe they don't get the Alex Sarr pick, because they might not have been in such a good position to get that draft pick. But they've got to be kicking themselves right now. Deni is so incredible. He looks like a franchise cornerstone. I don't know if he's necessarily a number one option, but if you can get Deni next to like a number one scoring option, if you had Deni next to like Anthony Edwards, if they had like Kevin Durant on the Trailblazers with Deni, he's such a good player. I'm excited to watch him play even more. But please like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 7 million subscribers. Let me know what you think about Deni Avdija, because I think he's been amazing. I think he's going to win most improved player at this rate, and he's just such a fun watch. Let me know what you think, though. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.